think that's a big one, and that applies in many different areas.
That's a good question. I mean, there's a lot of things.
The biggest thing that's helped me.
Stay humble. No matter how much success you have, no matter how much money you make, it doesn't change you from any other human being. We're all the same. We all come from and will go to the same place.
Not to stress about things so much. There were things that I would just think like the end of the world if they happened, and in retrospect, things that I had thought would be a disaster in my life ended up being some of the most beautiful things.
Just really that you can't control anyone else. You just can't.
You know, to try to live in faith as opposed to fear, because life is complicated.
Even when circumstances feel like they're going against you, just keep on going. Sometimes, like, you might be working towards a goal and it just seems like you're just not getting anywhere. Just have faith that what you're doing is the right thing. You'll know it's the right thing. Just keep going, and eventually the sun will come through the clouds.
Whatever you do it with a passion.
Be nice to everybody you meet. Everybody. Be nice, be the best. You can't be the best person you can be at all times.
Don't ever be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are not what define you. What defines you is what you learn from your mistakes and how you apply them to your life going forward.
So what you give out is what you're going to get. So I guess my advice would just be to give out positive energy out there, and just good vibes, and in return you'll get that back. So just be good to others and you'll get good in return.
Release any belief that you know what's best for anyone else.
I find that being yourself, no matter how hard it is to be yourself always, is the best, because that way you find out if people are really your friends and you get to feel more comfortable in your skin. And I know it's really hard in like grade school and stuff like that in college, but once you're older, everyone will love you.
Do their best.
Just try your very best to have a good time.
Life gets better.
Go with the flow a little bit more and trust that it is all happening for a reason.
You get the best advice from the people that love you the most. And sometimes it's not what you want to hear. Sometimes it's not necessarily what you think you want to hear or what you're going to hear, but when it all comes down to it, the people around you that really care about you, really love you, have your best interest at hand.
There's always things that happen in life, and then there's like someone's story and the other person's story and the other person's story, and then there's like the real thing that happened. And I think to not get tricked by your own story of what's going on is probably the best thing that you can do.
Fight to the death.
I love it.
That's it. Everything else is gravy. Fight to the death.
I think the most important thing is to set simple goals, and then just to go forth with it with all your heart, and to celebrate after you've achieved it.
I think that people got to try. Far too many of us don't try, and they expect it all just to happen. So everyone loves a tryer. Do your best. Try hard.
There's so many times where we're like, oh, if you would only, I know what I'm talking about, blah, blah, blah. But then really, you just have to have faith that they know what's best for them and that you know what's best for you.
Take risks in life. I think the happiest I became in my life is when I actually took the risk to quit my normal 9-to-5 jobs and stuff and just go for what I wanted full time. And since then, life was actually enjoyable. So yeah, definitely take the risk.
I don't think any of us have any of the answers of what any of this is supposed to mean. So I think my best guess is if you had a good time at the end of the day, then that probably means you left a good impact on the world.
Beautiful. Very optimistic. I like it.